ancient Chinese classics, we can learn about the exemplary human beings of the past. At the far antiquity, there were these true, authentic beings. And then there were accomplished beings, and sages, and virtuous beings. Now, the word for accomplished is very interesting. The Chinese character is zhi. Zhi means completed, arrived, accomplished. When we look at the etymology of this character, how the ancient people conceived this, in the ancient times, the character looked like this. It was a picture of an arrow hitting the target. If the arrow hits the target, that's an accomplishment. Maybe I can tell you a Jewish joke, or maybe it was a Chinese joke first. In ancient time, archery was considered a noble pursuit. Confucius said that archery should be a part of everybody's education. One needs to put the intention with the target. One needs to align one's heart-mind with the target, to become one with the target. So there was this king who decided to find and bring to his court the best archer in the land. And so he sent messengers all over his kingdom, and they went far and wide, to big cities and small, to hamlets and villages. One time, they came to a village, and they saw targets drawn everywhere, on fences, on roofs, on barns, on buildings. And every target had an arrow stuck right in the middle of it. They were amazed. They went to the elders of the village and they asked, "Who's this amazing marksman? Where is he? Can we talk with him?" And the elders said, "Oh, this is Chaim the fool. He lives over there at the end of the village." So the messengers went to the end of the village and they found the hut and they found Chaim and they said, "Please tell us, how is it possible that you hit with an arrow the mark every time? Every time it's a bullseye." "Oh," Chaim said, "this is very simple. You stick an arrow and then you draw circles around it."
Bullseyes.
Bullseye. Wow. Look.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
This is gonna be a big bullseye. Watch out, Bruce! Bullseye.
Wow. And maybe we can better understand this idea of exemplary human beings by looking at child and human development. There is this beautiful concept that ontogeny recapitulates phylogeny, meaning that a development of an organism recapitulates development of the species. And so when we are born, we are our most true, authentic selves. And then around age 3, we become accomplished. When the plasticity of our imagination, our neuroplasticity is so amazing that anything imagined is real. And then around age 6, we become sages. We understand the difference between right and wrong. We understand morality. And around age 9, we become virtuous beings. We learn how to be good boys and girls. We learn what society expects of us, and we learn how to obey. But understanding this for exemplary beings and understanding child and human development, we can maybe embrace the idea that we can be virtuous human beings and we can be sages. And our imagination doesn't need to be bound. And we can truly find and embrace and return to our true and authentic self.